What's up, Kansas City? You're here with Real with Tennille. Have a special guest today, international celebrity chef, Mr. David Ewan, and we have an awesome menu for you today. Actually, we're going to talk about how to eat light and still have a very good meal. So we have some beef patties today for you as an appetizer, and after I show you all of these great dishes, then we're going to talk a little bit about them. We also, down here, have some tortilla almond encrusted tilapia, which is garnished with lemon. Has a nice Chardonnay sauce for the topping. And so this will actually go on top of the fish. Excellent, excellent. And then over here we have some turnip potatoes, and he'll tell us a little bit about that and the seasoning. And then further over we have what are called nokis. And this is really great. It's actually just flour, cheese, and eggs, and it's very awesome. He'll talk a little bit about that. And of course, we have to have our great green vegetable, which we have fresh French green beans drizzled in an olive oil and almonds. And then my favorite part are these two desserts. Can you believe that these desserts are homemade and healthy? No artificial colors or preservatives. This is a triple chocolate DeVine Decadent cake. He's going to tell us about that, but it's dark chocolate, buttercream. And then these yummy little babies are sweet potato pumpkin cupcakes with buttercream topping. The funny thing about that is I don't really care for bananas or sweet potatoes, but I had ate about 3 of them before he told me what was in them, so I'm sold. Tell us a little bit about the dishes that you prepared today and why it is so good that you can switch up your menu and eat light and healthy and it still tastes so great.
Okay, eating healthy is always great, so I always try to cook on the healthier side. What I have here today, these beef patties, they're really healthy. It's a lean beefs, so you know it's very good. And the cupcakes here, which are DeVine, it's my personal cupcakes recipe which I developed. So it's sweet potato and banana cupcakes.
Now, Mrs. Boone, she always requests these every time she has an event, right? Is this her favorite?
That's her favorite. She really likes these cupcakes. And this is a triple decker chocolate cake with a vanilla buttercream spread.
Tell us what ingredients, because it's really not even that many ingredients in this cake. Tell us about that.
No, it's homemade. It's very basic, but taking basic ingredients again to make it turn out real good. It's flour, sugar, whipped cream, butter, a chocolate ganache.
And this is dark chocolate, right?
It is dark chocolate.
Which has a lot of antioxidants and is healthy for the heart and blood flow, right?
Yes, it is.
So we can eat this whole cake and still be healthy?
You definitely can. But, you know, you eat with moderation, you know, eat in moderation, just don't have it all at once.
Excellent. Yes. Tell us how you prepared these. Were these fried? Were they baked?
Oh, these are baked. The beef is cooked, the dough was made, and then rolled and pressed, and then the patty was put in a little patty pressed, and those patties were sealed.
And what's the prep time on that?
The prep time is roughly to do 25 of those. You're looking at roughly 40 minutes.
Okay.
But the overall prep time to prepare the beef and the dough, it will take me probably an hour and a half, because it's step by step.
Okay. Now, tell us about this tortilla almond encrusted tilapia and that special Chardonnay sauce. Does that mean it has wine in the sauce?
Yes, wine is in the sauce. It's the base of the sauce. A little fish stock, some heavy cream. You know, the heavy cream will hold the wine together without it breaking.
Okay.
Breaking the sauce. And the tilapia, it's seasoned natural herbs and spices. Then the walnut it's grounded, and the tortilla shells, and then it's all breaded. It's a 3 batter process, so it's lightly drizzled in flour, then egg wash, and the final process is the crust, which is walnut.
So what makes it stay together? The crust, is it the egg wash then that makes it hold together?
The egg will help to keep the crust on the the walnuts.
Okay. And was this baked or fried?
It was first seared off, then baked in the oven.
And what is the prep time and the cooking time for this dish?
This one is quick. It doesn't take more than around 30 minutes.
Okay. And that's from the time you prep it to the time it's actually done?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's really easy to put together.
Okay. Let's come around and tell us about the vegetables, or would you like to switch me sides?
Okay, I'll switch.
Okay,
around.
let's switch sides.
Yeah. We have these nokis here. They are.
And tell our viewers what nokis are, because I learned something today.
It's basic. It's a form of pasta. It's a soft pasta, and the ingredient, which noki means soft. So it's a soft pasta, and it's egg, flour, and cheese. I use 3 cheese, so it's a 3 cheese noki.
And it actually tastes like a baked potato, like a cheesy potato.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
There's also potato gnocchi, so
Okay.
it depends on which one you're working on. And so we have to prepare the dough, cooked the dough, and then finally seared it off. And these potatoes are some turnip potatoes, which again doesn't take long. Just cook your potatoes off and then saute them or sear them off, and it's good to go. And the French green beans is with slivered almonds. It's tossed real light in some olive oil, and just use the almond to finish it off. So it's a real light dish, very good for you.
Now, since we're talking about being healthy, eating light, and being fit, why is it so important? It's getting hot outside. Why is it so important to eat healthy, especially in the summertime when it's so hot? We're constantly sweating, losing nutrients. Why is it important to eat healthy in the summertime?
It's a form of maintaining your health. It's a good lifestyle. Eating healthy is always good lifestyle. So whether it's a summer, winter, eating that way, it pays off. So but cooking lighter for the summer, it's good because we move around a lot. So
what are some other dishes besides fish? What are some other meats that we can eat that are considered healthy meats, lean meats?
Seafood on a whole, whether it's shrimp, lobster, scallops. White meat is also very good. Chicken, any white meat. Red meat is good as long as it's lean, if we could get it really lean. So you go to the store, instead of buying 100% fat, you could cut it to like 90% lean or 80%.
70-30.
That's very good.
Okay. Now, we hear a lot of people say, oh, I want to know if this is true. Being healthy, the key to being healthy and losing weight is 85% eating right and 15% exercise. Do you agree? No pressure.
Well, exercise is always good. So sometimes if you could get in more than 15%, it's good for you. I try to get in more, not because I'm a chef, but I think it's right to exercise. So if I could get 30% in, that's great.
Now, there's this commercial that says frozen is the new fresh. Is it better to buy fresh meats, fresh vegetables, or to buy frozen meats and frozen vegetables?
I really heard of that. You know, a lot of people try to go frozen. Frozen, it's to me, if you're too much frozen, it's not good.
Is it because of the preservatives or?
Well, preservatives too, but a lot of these produce, if are meats, you know, if you're gonna freeze it, the freezer effect is always gonna take away something from the meat. Like,
so then freezing actually takes away from the nutrients and the flavor.
Definitely.
Okay.
So fresh is always best. The only thing that sometimes to go fresh is more expensive, you know.
I want to also point out again that everything is fresh, even the cake, the cupcakes, no artificial colors or ingredients. Can you tell us how much this particular meal that you made for us today, how many people would this feed that we have right now?
Roughly.
Other than just myself, because I can eat it all, but.
This is roughly for 12 people.
Really? 12 people?
Yes. A serving of 12.
Oh my goodness, they would only get one cupcake. No, I'm just kidding. So then how much would a family of, or a family wanting to feed 12 people, how much would they expect to spend at the store getting fresh ingredients for all of this? Can we do this for under $100?
No.
No, okay.
You're not gonna, because the ingredients, again, you know, try to get your best ingredients.
Okay.
It's going to be costly, and your fish is expensive.
Okay. And of course, we know butter, eggs, and cream is most definitely expensive.
Right.
Beef has gone up about what, $1.50 a pound, right? Roughly.
More than that.
Oh my word. Okay.
So it depends on what kind of, because like tenderloin or those, you're gonna pay up to $14 per pound. So
okay.
Depends on what kind.
Now, I understand that you did an event, was it last weekend?
Yes, I did an event last.
Okay, tell us about some of the items that you fixed for that event.
Last weekend it was beef patties.
Which are these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They had wanted more of a Caribbean theme.
Okay.
So we did beef patties, rice and peas, jerk chicken, mild and spicy. They also did a sweet potato dip, a tropical salad, and a fruit salad.
Now, was that still considered a lighter, healthier faring menu?
Yeah, it was. Okay. It was a very light menu.
And how many people did you cook for that particular event?
Around 50 to 60 people.
Wow, and you do all the cooking yourself, right?
I did.
Excellent, excellent. I am so amazed and so impressed. Can you tell us a little bit more about this chocolate cake? Can we actually cut the cake and see what's inside or taste the cake?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'll let you do the honors because I'm left-handed.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to get my fork with my trusty left hand. And what was the prep time on the cake, and how long does it take the cake to bake?
The prep time on the cake was roughly, through it.
And these are fresh dark chocolate shavings, or the whole cake is covered in dark chocolate, right?
Fresh, just on top the shaving is.
Okay. And tell us about this. It's vanilla cream filling, you said?
It's a vanilla cream filling. Yes. Well, the prep time, it took me roughly 2 hours based on the time that you have to chill your ingredients, because you have to make the dough, let it sit for a while, you know, let it rest. The filling needs to be rest. So you're looking at 2 hours work right there.
Now, do you cook the cake in a square pan altogether, or do you cook it in separate layers and then put them on once they cool? Or how does the cake get to be shaped like this and formed?
Yeah, I cooked it in layers, like sheets.
Okay.
It was cooked on a sheet pan, then it's cut and stocked.
And do you let each layer chill before you?
No, I chilled the entire cake and then it's ready to
Okay.
work with. And you just put your cream, apply your cream between layers. The cream needs to be chilled also before it's applied.
And do you melt this chocolate on, like, is it a double broiler or in the microwave, or how does that go?
I bring the heavy cream to a boil.
Okay.
And then the chocolate was added and
Into the cream?
into the cream,
Wow,
and then it's
okay.
whisked out to form the ganache.
Okay.
And then the ganache poured on top of it.
How much does a cake like this cost? Because it tastes like $1 million. If I just said, okay, I just want you to make me this cake, how much would I expect to cake? Or if I tried to make this cake myself, how much would I expect to pay for that cake?
I just sold one maybe a week ago, and it was $30.
Wow, it's
So-
definitely worth $30. So if you're watching, you need to get 3 or 4 of these cakes. This is definitely a great cake. These cupcakes are awesome. I'm going to try to eat one and eat it and not make a mess. But tell us again about this sweet potato banana cupcake. This is so amazing.
Yes, these cupcakes is again, it's one of those recipes that I tried to develop and develop this one. It's not in the recipe book anywhere, so it's the sweet potato cupcake. Sweet potato cupcake is like bananas, sweet potatoes. You know, the basic ingredients. Make eggs to
What, are there eggs in there?
to hold it together as a binding agent.
Okay.
You know, it binds it together. A little cream, like whole milk.
What would you suggest to somebody that is thinking about wanting to go to culinary school or to be a chef? Where would you tell them to get started? Because it obviously took a lot of time to learn how to make dishes so great, have an amazing presentation. I love you so much because the presentation is always so impeccable.
Thank you. It's I would advise anyone who is interested in going to culinary school to take up the offer. It's a lot of time in it. It's going to take them time and dedication. So for you to be where you want to be, you really have to work real hard toward getting there. But it's great, and it's also real nice when you could come up with new ideas how to make new dishes without have to be making it like sticking to a basic recipe. You have to be creative and do stuff on your own.
All right. Any last words for our guests before we wrap up?
It was great having you here. It's my pleasure. Eat healthy, go DeVine, and you will be great.
What's up, Kansas City? You're here watching Real with Tennille. International celebrity chef David Ewan. Want to make sure that you check out whatsupkansascity.net and cascadesports.tv. Last but not least, tell our audience where they can go if they want to book you for catering, parties, or events.
You could email me at my email address, which is david_e_us@yahoo.com, or you could reach me at my cell phone, which is 816-213-2244.
Alrighty, we're going to see you later. As you can see, we've got a lot of eating to do.
Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome.
CMG wants you to always remember, the victory we call success goes to the best prepared. When you invest in your community, you're really just investing in yourself.